far back, Stu? Fishing with Stu. Here he is. Check out his
All
YouTube
the way
on the
from
screen
the
now.
Wales,
Peg
17.
Very nice.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing really well, and you join me here today for a very special video. I'm here doing a Park of 8 social, and I'm here at Linear Fisheries for the first time for me, and I'm on B2. Now, as I say, I've never fished any of the lakes on Linear. It's my first time coming here, so it will be a bit of a learning curve for me, but there is loads and loads of 20s in here, a good lot of 30s, and probably a good handful or so of 40s in B2 as well. So there's plenty of scope for me to smash some of my PBs, so let's get on it. Right guys, so I'm on peg 17 and I'm currently on fruit and nut 12mm pop-up for my left hand rod. My middle rod is a 12mm OG fish pop-up, and then my right hand rod is on a pink fruit and nut magic bean in a PVA bag with loads of mini mix and Scopex flat spot, which is literally diagonally to the right and probably 3 to 4 rod lengths out at the moment because there's a hard gravel patch there. So that's where the rods are for now, but as I say, I am new to this lake and this whole complex, so I am finding spots, so I might swap and change throughout the session. Right,
wow, it's nice to see this gentleman on a social. Been a while, mate, isn't it? We've been how long have you been with us now? A couple of years? 3 years. 3 years, and early on, someone who's been loyal and a good friend of mine and the family for, like I said, a very long time, but never been on a social. Very busy man, aren't you, mate? You're always doing something.
Yeah,
whether that's with your family.
Last year.
Open day, he was at the open day, gave us a massive hand there as well. You coming this year?
I am.
There you go, plug, the open day. Tickets are now available at the Park of 8 website. You can go over, fun packed day, and it really is enjoyable. So, oh, I thought Steve was in there. So, Shuey, very briefly then, mate, what have you done with your rods?
Right. Left hand rod is on a Ronnie on a 12mm OG Fish original pop-up.
Yeah.
And I've just put that just to the left of it, like a rod length back, just where it starts sloping off.
Yeah, okay.
My middle rod is on a 12mm fruit and nut pop-up.
Okay, yeah.
Edging my bets.
Yeah. Bit of everything. Parker buffet.
Yeah, and that's to the right of the trees.
Yeah.
And then to edge bets even more, on the right hand rod,
yeah,
I put a huge PVA bag on.
Yeah.
With loads of mini mixing.
Interesting.
Scopex.
Yeah. Scopex flat spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there is a pink fruit and nut 12mm wafter.
Magic bean. Magic bean.
So on, yeah.
So there it is, and hopefully I'm coming over and we'll see you. This is the early stages, so we've got plenty of time, and it'll be lovely to come over. I'm sure you'll nick a couple, mate. It's a very nice peg, this. You've also got a big hole in front of you as well, so yeah, good luck, mate, on your mission over the duration of the next couple of nights, and good to see you on a social, mate. It really truly is. Happy days.
It's been pretty slow. I've actually just been done in by the craze, so what I've done, I've put on each rod either fruit and nut or OG Fish hardened hookers in 14mm, and I've topped each one with a yellow bit of fake pop-up corn, just to see if I can bypass obviously the issue with the crayfish at the moment, but we'll see. Alright, see you in a minute, guys.
Well then, first fish for me, I was just wrapping up the spawn rod, ripped off, and I mean ripped off. Look at this banger. Lovely fish, and let's get her back.
Alright, and my next door neighbours just nicked one out from underneath my nose. Steve's rod's rattled off, and he's very kindly brought me out in the rain to see a fish. It would, yeah. And these flies still aren't going away. They're still right above me, millions of them.
Get in.
Right, so there we go. Steve's rod's rattled off, producing this lovely 23-pound-8 mirror that fell to, was it the hardened hooker?
Hard hooker, solid bag, at 26 wraps, right down the end of the channel.
So, well in, Steve, and as you can see, it's absolutely belting it down. So we'll get this fish back and we'll get off, like I say, ourselves. We'll be absolutely soaked. So right, see you in a minute, guys.
Come on a park of baits.
Woo woo. Morning guys, nothing much to report through the night, a couple of liners, but that's about it. I have just recently brought all 3 of my rods in and they've been done in by crayfish, every single one. I had hardened hookers on 2 of them with a grain of fake corn on each. The hardened hookers completely taken off, so I was just fishing with a bit of corn, so it was like a mini zig. And then my 3rd rod, I went on 2 grains of fake corn and they've shredded and whittled it down to nothing. It's like, say it was 5 mil, it's probably about 2 mil now. Yeah, so the crays are rampant here. So if you do come here, bring armour mesh, definitely hardened hookers, and bring your plastics as well, just so you are prepared. Sometimes, obviously in the deeper bowl, you might be okay, but I'm on peg 17. It's a bit shallower sections here, and obviously the crays are just relentless here. So if you are coming, definitely bring some cray repellents, whether it be plastics, zigs, armour mesh. So yeah, just as a safeguard. So right, but hopefully I'm here at least to probably about 7 or 8 p.m. tonight. It was going to be a 48 hours, 11 a.m. Friday till 11 a.m. Sunday. However, Sunday is Father's Day, so the kids want me back first thing in the morning. So I've got a 4-hour drive from here. I may just call it, get away a little bit earlier on Saturday evening, probably get back at 1 p.m. to North Wales, but at least I'll be back for when the kids wake up Father's Day morning. So, but yeah, I've redone all the rods. Hopefully I can bring in a carp, but we'll see in a minute. See you later, guys. Right guys, you'll have to forgive me, my hay fever's really kicked in. I've got runny eyes, you'll probably hear me sneeze or my nose running. But what I did want to do was say a big massive thank you to Gary from Wolf Tackle. He's basically sent me loads of stuff to try out while I'm at B2 on this social. So again, Gary, if you're watching this, thanks a lot. But some of the stuff he sent me the Wolf Mozzie Killer and Bibby light built in one, which I'll quickly show you, because here at B1 there was loads of mosquitoes last night. But yeah, it's got a USB port, so it's rechargeable, but there's the light underneath, and then you can see the purple for the killer. It's coated in mosquitoes currently, because as I say, there was hundreds. There is a hook on this as well, so like for me in my umbrella, it's perfect for just hooking it up straight underneath or in your bivvy. But yeah, so that awesome bit of kit, like I said, I like that it is multi-purpose. Obviously the mosquito killer, and it's a bivvy light as well in one. So that was one thing he sent out. He also, sort of on that same basis, sent me out a head torch, one of their multifunction headlamps. So that's the MPL 400. So yeah, I gave that a go last night. He also, because I go through loads of electric equipment, he gave me a power bank, the Wolf, which one is it? Yeah, the Wolf one, so I could charge my phone and everything for filming. What he did, this was the key thing that I was absolutely over the moon with. He gave me one of Wolf's Kevlar casting gloves, because when you come to B2 you are going to be spamming a hell of a lot, so I needed that because I had a quarter one, but it's just the single finger one, and I don't rate it. It's not really fit for purpose. This proper glove, Velcro, really strong, and then in conjunction with that, he's given me 2 of Wolf's X spods. So if you haven't seen these ones run on the magnetics, so you can open them up like this, and whether you're spodding boilies, pellets or a sloppy mix, what you can do, you can have say 2 compartments closed, or you can have 3 compartments closed. For example, put your boilies, your pellets or your wet mix in there, and if you want to put some glug in, then on that, when you're done, close it all up and it doesn't leak. Like I say, there's a built-in float on it. Yeah, awesome bit of kit. So again, thank you Gary for sending all that out. I tried it all, it was awesome. And normally I have like the normal spawns, like the middies, but with this I was getting my bait out a lot faster, so it saved me a lot of casting, saved me a lot of time. So again, awesome. I will put Wolf's website in this video, but yeah, as I say, they've got a full range of stuff from rods, terminal tackle, all kinds of things, so go give them a check. And yeah, like I say, awesome bit of kit. So but yeah, without further ado, let's carry on with this video. Right guys, for my mixes I've gone with a couple of different kinds. For my more fruitier one, I've gone with fruit and nut 14 and 18 mil whole boilies. I've chucked some chops in there also. I've also chucked in some of the new Nossa Nuts particle range. There's also some of the sexy spod mix that's in there. There's some Himalayan rock salt in there, so that's oh, and some, I'm not sure if I said, but fruit and nut pellet as well, that's also in there. And for the OG fish variant, again, OG fish 14 and 18 mil whole boilies, some chopped, some OG fish pellet, some mini mix pellet in there. That's got the OG fish sauce and the OG fish magic dust. That's also got the magic dust fruit and nut and fruit and nut sauce as well. But yeah, they're 2 of my mixes. And then for my third one, pretty much gone with a complete particle range of hemp, tigers, kidney beans, pellets, all sorts are in that. Bit of the sexy spod mix. So yeah, they're my major mixes that I'm firing out, guys.
Right, fish number 6, 26.5 pound mirror, solid bag, a natural magic bean brown. Seems to be the match the hatch sort of approach at the minute. Yeah, over the spot, 23 wraps, fish number 6. I'm in the lead with most fish now. And yeah, the rod straight back out, few spawns over the top. Hopefully we have another one. So we'll get her back, see you then.
And my new neighbour, Lewis, he's been down here for a couple of hours, said the swim's top notch, cast in, and just as I'm packing up, bang, his rod goes off. And ironically, he said literally seconds before, when are we going to do a video together? I said, as soon as you catch a 30, the literally 2 seconds after that, his rod goes off. Karma. So we'll see if it's a 30. It probably might not be, but and just so you know guys, I've been done in by crays on all 3 of my rods yet again. So yeah, the thumbnail of this will probably be like the Cray Master or something like that for me. Yeah, which one was this on? The Wafter or?
This was on fake ball.
Oh yeah.
Ocean Fish Mini Mix.
Yeah. Which, as I've proven, you definitely need some fake baits if you're going to come onto this lake, as any normal baits will get chomped very quickly. Out those last few rods. Yeah. Alright guys, I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so here's Lewis's, what do we say, 22
6 ounces.
22.6, yeah, which fell to PVA bag with mini mix,
Fake bit of corn
to get away from the craze. But yeah, well in Lewis, mate, spot on that. Absolutely stunning carp.
Hopefully more to come for that.
Yeah, typically when I'm just about to go. Right, sit him in. Ah, there it goes. Right guys, so as you can see, there's my hardened hooker, and I did have a white magic bean as a topper, but as you can also see, it's been hammered to death by the crayfish.
Right, fish number 13 for me. Absolute banger. I've got some purling scales on her. £26. Yeah, we're gonna get her back. Hopefully we have another one. Whoa. Right then, fish number 14 for me. Absolute banger, £29 on the nose. Lovely fish to end the session off. And yeah, we'll get her back, go round to the old point, and yeah, see how I did. Corner cut.
Right, so there it is, another Parker Bait social. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. I certainly have myself. So first of all, massive round of applause for everyone. Now I thought it'd be a little bit different, as opposed to doing a normal presentation. What I wanted to do is I want to touch on a couple of key points. I'm sure Rob will elaborate on this as well. But first of all, 65 fish out across the pond. I know we said at the beginning of this, we were like, it's going to do 100 plus fish. It obviously hasn't done that, but I think we've more than explained that over the duration of this video. Because of the weather conditions, it's been so up and down, it really hasn't made the angling easy at all. I'm sure you all agree. So what I wanted to do is just also 65 fish, which again, very, very good, with 30s thrown in the mix. Now, what I wanted to do is, before I touch on the main trophies, is just touch on a couple of people that have standed out for me in this particular social. Rob's also going to pick one as well. Part of the people that have won trophies, you know they are in your head. So the first person for me was Sam. Now there he is, the gentleman there. Very, very refined angling. Lovely, just lovely to watch. You sit back, when someone knows what they're doing, you can certainly see it. And that was that. Sam sat there, had his fish, deal with the fish, mate. I need to get my rod. No, I need to get my rod out, mate. Bang, straight in the spot. Tip up, bang, lovely, straight down, sinks the line like just naughty, on point. Everything about it was on point. With that, he's had another fish and another fish. The thing that I loved about him as well, I noticed, and the same I do in my own angling, he's like picking up the tips of his rods, just checking that he's absolutely fishing. You know, not to the foot, to the inch. And that was something that stood out for me. So, mate, if you want to come up and let's give Sam a round of applause. There it is, mate. Got a magic beans. So Rob, you think?
Right, well, I'm going to go with Jake Archer. Basically, he's always been quite open with his casting. He's not that confident with it. But we spent what, hour would you say down there with him?
Yeah, good hour and a bit.
And that, mate, and he's casting and he's practicing and he's been going at it. And we've been watching him, haven't we? We've been living behind him for 2 days, so we've been watching him, and yeah, he's just been sat there practicing continuously throughout the 48 hours, mate.
18 wraps.
18 wraps. He was pretty
before
much,
was the longest you've had. 26 wraps. It's one thing going, yeah, I can cast 26 wraps, but actually catching a fish at 26, which he done. So Jake, mate, yeah, no, I totally agree with Rob on that. Massive round of applause. he is. There's some of that for you, mate. Well done, mate. Shake your hand. Well done.
Well done, mate.
I'll leave myself hanging.
Now, this is the last one for me. We've got one other goodie bag at the back there. Now, this gentleman has been on a couple of socials. Very good angler and always seems to wingle them out. And he's been sort of picking up fish throughout the duration of the throughout the whole match, to be honest with you. And that gentleman is Joe. Now, when I go over there, he's had a couple of good ones, mate, ain't you, over the duration, but also fishing on point, being out, getting it done. So anything else you want to elaborate on that? I mean, if we could pick them up left, right and centre, any really. I know it's been coming, but it's been sort of coming in drips and drabs, mate. Last social you done well. This social, I wouldn't have said you were in the best peg, if I'm honest, but you've made it happen and you've had some fish from it. So I'll shake you around, mate. Now, we've done something slightly...
I'll shake you around.
Yeah, this is make sure he gets 57% discount going forward, yeah?
Right, you tell my mum that.
Don't even tell her 5%.
It's happen. Fish is on point, and I mean on point. His spomming is on point. He also got the girls involved this particular session, you know, like being able to do that and not take it too seriously, that you sort of go, no, giving the rods to the girls did it, and the girls nailed it as well. This gentleman also helped Parker Bates qualify. It brings tears to my eyes when I say this, because I mean, and a massive shout out to Joe Beaverstock because he's not here. Rob as well, but Conor was a big part in that as well. He was there. They fished at Farlow's and they done the British, the European Angling Carp Championships. It's me saying European. It's just mad for me to say that. And Conor, again, alongside his angler, he put it in. Tell me if I'm wrong, but everybody around the lake, when he had fish in front of him yesterday, it was ridiculous.
Stop.
Absolutely ridiculous. But there's one thing having fish in front of you and not taking advantage of them, but he was certainly taking advantage of them and more. You know, treble takes, and it was just carnage. Hey, Ben, put a swam out. I'm like, yeah. Banging swans out for him, but we always worked at a team. My brother from another mother, and that is Conor. So well done, massive.
I'll be back again in a sec.
And also, so this is the standout prize for Parker Bates. Well done. Make these Parker Bates social even more special, and he's certainly done that with this trophy. So we've got a part, it says on here, Parker Bates B2 social biggest fish. And this is someone that supported me for a long time. I think it was the 86th order customer that come in when Parker Bates first started. A lot of people at the beginning of Parker Bates like, oh, here we go, another bait company. But there was various people in front of us that supported me and my family to help us put us through to new levels. Yeah, really does make me happy. This gentleman was over there just on the in the middle of the causeway over there and nicked a couple of fish and then nicked this absolute monster. PB before this was 27 pounds. 27 pounds. So here it is, a new PB, and the biggest, there it is, the biggest fish, this lovely trophy, goes to Tom. 41. Well done, mate. Massive Right, brilliant. What we're going to do is, mate, you've also won 5 kg of bait. If you message, no, actually, no, you haven't. You've won 10 kg of bait because you got a 40 plus. As Parker Bates, the Nosser Hunt, we've done 5 kg plus another 5 kg for this, mate. You are laughing, absolutely laughing. So well done. Contact Steve. What he's got. I'm sorry I haven't got it in front of me today, but it's even better for you if you can tailor pick what you want at the Parker Bates store, and we'll send you over a personal discount code that you
Get store credit.
So you got
Store
50
credit.
next, eh?
Yeah.
50
Store
come
credit.
next.
I've said 30 actually.
Oh yeah, you got to get the 30s.
Right, here it is. Now I know there's a few people twitchy because this was tight, so there it is. So on this particular one, for people that can't see, it's Parker Bates B2 Social most fish. The biggest fish being 33.8, and also 14 fish. But then someone else caught.
Look at the feet off.
No, I'm only joking. James won it. Massive round of applause.
And you won it by like 6 fish.
You actually won it by quite a lot. I was just bullshitting. So if anybody wasn't aware, what we done is I was putting up in the chat. I was putting on there confirmed he didn't have the fish. So I put on there like 26.9 and a 27 for Conor. He didn't catch these fish. I was just winding up Jay. But also, just off the back of this as well, Jay, you're not going to like me, but you are going to be getting wet because you've won most fish, and that's the first trophy. So he's going to be getting wet. So well done to Jay, mate. Seriously, well done. And another one of my good mates that's also supported Parker Baits, my family from almost A dot, mate, didn't you? Remember staying out over your house early stages, and we went out, done some filming together. There he is, the main man. He's done well, fished his absolute backside. He was out there in the thick of it when it was absolutely peeing it down, and Jay was out there spomming. You were putting bait out. I won't have to say numbers, but I said to you, how much bait out? And you went, a lot. Was your response, a lot, mate.
Taking the other two swings bait, it's probably about 20 kilos.
And you've also turned around and said, well, mate, I'm not doing all right here. Can I have some bait? You were nicking it off the people next to you.
Oh.
So, there it is. A massive, massive, one more round of applause for Jay, please. Now, the really exciting bit. Oh, there he is. Right round there.
That's a nice head, mate.
No, Steve's got
So
blonde
now
hair,
the plan of
like,
action is to get everybody wet. This is something
Yeah,
that yourself
hasn't
and Rob
it? Yeah,
started
he's got
doing now on the
blonde hair,
socials, haven't we, mate?
And I love it.
And I love it because we don't get wet and they get soaked. So obviously the biggest fish and most fish, the two trophies, are going to get absolutely wiped out. So stay tuned in this video because you're going to see that in a second. But yeah, there it is. Let's do that and then we're outro. Happy days. And these two are about to get absolutely soaked. It's been a great one here, but let's see them get absolutely wet. Right, we'll give it to him. 3, 2, 1, go! So that's a wrap for another Parker Baits social here at the Parker Baits YouTube channel. I hope you like this one, guys. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. Happy fluent days. Peace out.
Right guys, so as you can see, the crays were absolutely annihilating my fake corn. This one was out maybe 2.5 hours, and they're the two big ESP fake bits of corn. You can see they've hammered that. Also with what I was doing with the hardened hookers and the fake corn as toppers, that was literally, I think, out just over an hour, and you can see it was hammered. Anything more than an hour, I was finding this hardened hooker would be completely off, and then I'll be just fishing corn. So on that's just on a blowback rig. I'd be basically fishing like a mini zig for my presentation. So yeah, on my peg, very, very difficult to fish correctly on the basis of the crayfish were just ruthless to me. But it is what it is. It was a good social, but yeah, the crayfish were completely on top.